Hi guys, long time no see, and today I would like to talk to you guys about my whole experience at BEA slash BookCon 2014 at New York City. But first and foremost, I would like to thank Cassidy from Cassidy Von Shea for taking the time to give us all the information about BEA and what to expect. So yeah, thanks again. I wouldn't have known BEA slash BookCon if it weren't for you. So knowing that tickets may get sold out, so I bought my tickets ahead of time, which was back in January. So I planned the whole trip ahead of time, everything else back in January, because I was really looking forward to this event. I was really excited. So yeah, the BookCon or BEA actually started, I believe, Wednesday through Saturday. If I'm not mistaken, it started Wednesday or Thursday, somewhere between that time. I don't even remember the time frame now. But we actually arrived, my whole family and I arrived on Thursday. I don't want to go ahead and leave my family behind, so I made this trip a long weekend trip for the whole family. I only bought the Power Reader Day, which was on Saturday, for just one day. So I said, why don't I just turn this trip just a long weekend for the whole family. We arrived at New York City on Thursday. So we did what we need to do, stroll around New York City, ate our way through New York City, and that's what we did until Saturday came. Oh my goodness. Saturday came and I didn't get there because the registration started at 7 o'clock. I didn't get there right around 7:15, and it was packed already. The line to get your tickets for Will Call was already out the building. I was in line to get my ticket, to register, to get my badge, and I wanted to show you my badge. And here's the badge right here. Right here. So this was the line for just to get your badge to register, okay? So then I said, okay, how do I get to the autographing tickets? Because you have to buy your tickets for the authors that you really wanted to see and get your autographs. So, oh my goodness, that's a different line. That's completely a separate line. So I have to go get my badge, register, and I have to wait in line, and I have to go to another line, which was out in the building as well, for the autographs tickets. So by the time I get to the booth, the lady told us there's no more tickets for Cassandra Clare, no more tickets for anybody else. There's only ticket for R.L. Stein. So I said, okay, no, I'm not gonna go ahead and buy tickets for that. Some people that were actually in New York City, they actually registered and got their badges the night before. I didn't even know that. If I would have known that I could get my badge the night before, I could have gone and got my badge, and so the next day I can just go straight to autographing ticket. Oh my goodness, that it was crazy. Exhibit hall did not open until 9 o'clock, so we still have at least 30 minutes, 45 minutes. So I said, okay, 45 minutes, go outside again to stand in line. I said, oh my gosh, just lines after lines after lines. I'm like, oh my gosh, and I feel like I'm gonna black out. I said, I didn't have breakfast at that time. And I said, oh my gosh, this is crazy. It was chaos, complete chaos. So by the time we got in, it was about time to go in. They're letting everybody in, but we were still in line. They're letting everybody in. I was gonna faint because it was so crowded. It was just a small hall for every exhibit. And I said, oh my gosh, I can't even move. And I felt like I was in Disney theme park, on Christmas Day or New Year's Day, when you can't even move and you can barely move because it's so crowded and you don't know. I didn't know where to go, so I was just following the crowd where to go, and weren't any room for you to get through. And I said, oh my gosh, it was complete madness. And so I just grabbed, as I was walking past the booth per booth, I was just grabbing what I can grab, not knowing what I'm grabbing. I'm just grabbing what I can. I said, okay, I need a breather because I can't do this. So yeah, it was just crazy. And then you have to get tickets. Some of them are ticketed. What that means is you have to pay in advance to see the author that you really like to see. Some of them you stand in line for at least 2 hours to get your autographed. So I was standing in line for A.G. Howard, and I was waiting for at least half an hour until I got closer to the booth and I can see her, and I said, okay, she's signing the book. And I saw like book 1 Splintered and Hinge book 2. So I said, oh, okay, she may be giving book 2. I don't have that yet because I have book 1. So I said, and there was this lady holding 2 books, and she said, which one do you want? And I thought, okay, I want book 2, of course, because I don't have book 2. So she was holding it, and she told me $15 for 1, $20 for 2, which is, yes, a reasonable price, but I thought they're giving it out for free. And I said, oh, I was standing in line. I was like, my 30 minutes is already wasted, and then you're not giving books for free. So I said, okay, no, I'm just gonna move on to the next one. So basically, it was just so unorganized, and I wasn't really expecting it's gonna be that crazy, and they're not really giving out a lot of free books like I heard from other booktubers, because I have watched some other booktubers video from last year's BEA, and most of them have gotten like more than 100 books. So I said, I don't think I'm gonna get 100 books, but I'm expecting to get at least 25 books. 25 books that I really want. So yes, I didn't get 25 books. I think I got like 8 books. 2 of them I really, really want. I was just disappointed because what happened? I wasn't expecting it's gonna be this madness. So at least 2 to 3 hours wait to get your book signed, and you don't really know until you get closer to the booth if they're giving out that for free. So every time I was there, and I said, okay, every time I saw a line and I said, what is this line for? Such and such. I was like, oh, this is for blah, blah, blah. And I said, are they giving the books for free? And this lady was holding a book, and she said, okay, this is the book that we're going to be giving out, and the author is here and she's going to be signing it. And I said, every time I stand in line, and I said, okay, is that going to be for free? And I always ask, because then I don't want to go ahead and waste my time standing in line knowing that by the time I get there I will have to pay for it, because then you're standing in line for 2-3 hours and you're not going to have plenty of time to walk around and look for some more books and see the panels or the authors that you still wanted to see. So I missed out on a lot of stuff. 12:30 in the afternoon, we had this booktube meetups, and I saw, of course, Cassidy. She's just such sweet person. I saw Cassidy from Cassidy Vaughn. I saw Jessie the Jessie Reader, and I saw Kat from Catty-tastic. I saw Poland Bananas, I believe her username or YouTube name. And I saw Heather from Bookables. I saw Ariel Bissett. I saw, oh my goodness, who else did I see? There's so many booktubers out there, but I only got Cassidy's picture because my freaking phone just died on me, and I said, oh my goodness. And then I said, I forgot my camera, and then my iPhone battery just died on me. Just great. I was having a great time, and all of a sudden my phone just died on me. Mostly all of them. I just didn't get a chance to take pictures with every single one of them, and it was just complete madness as well when I went to the booktube meetup, because there was, oh my gosh, like lots of people. You could not even squeeze in. I was so glad that I saw most of them. So yeah, overall I had a great time. Will I do it again? I think now that I had that experience, I think I'll do it again. But next year is gonna be again in New York City, and the following year in 2016 is gonna be in Chicago. So I don't know if I'm gonna be doing the one in New York City or the one in Chicago. So I'm not really sure yet. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye!